Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing today? I'm the Gray Strega, and I'm here to give you your daily collective read for Friday, March 24th, 2023. What do we have coming forward in the cards for today? Can I please have the first card in our 5-card spread? First card we have coming through right now, I love to see it. We are seeing the Strength card coming out hot and heavy today. So there is something here about feeling like you're coming into a sense of strength, or feeling like there is this point of strength arising up around you today. We love the fact that we're starting the weekend with such strong energy. Can I please have the next card coming through right now? I love this card as well. So what are we seeing right now that is allowing you to come forward in this place of strength? The answer right here is positive karmic connections. This could deal with friends, family, new connections, any of the connections that you feel are in a positive vibration right now that are lending this degree of support and care to you and your person right now, and that is allowing you to reciprocate in kind. Could be a lot of attention too on right now in terms of building these bonds in better and stronger ways, feeling the confidence as you move forward to create these connections right now as well. So we love seeing this energy. This also speaks to having a lot of really positive energy around you as you go into the weekend that we're coming into right now. The next card we have coming forward in our 5-card spread, intriguingly enough, this was our card of the day, but now we see it in its reversal. So I do think that this is very intriguing, because even as we are seeing that there are some situations and scenarios where we see this cup being extended in the form of the positive karmic connections, those supportive environments right now that are really helping you feel stabilized and supported and giving you this strength as you go forward into the next fall, into the day. We're also seeing that there is some concentration to some energies still that are not meeting you in kind to this degree. And really a consideration point right now between those supportive energies that are giving you this amount of emotional degree and support versus those ones that are not. And for some of you, this is going to feel like that point of pulling back away from certain situations and scenarios so that you could give forth to the supportive ones in the best degree possible, and feeling a lot of strength and support as you make that choice for yourself in this moment. Continuing to get clarification on these cards right now, the next card we see coming through is, and I love seeing this, a 5 of Swords in its reversal. So what is bringing about this change? What is bringing about this moment right now that either for many of you, there's a point of consideration at looking at some energies and just accepting that they're not going to be able to come forward to the degree and capacity of the emotional exchange that you're desiring. And for many of you, using this as a point of pulling your own energy back from such points, you're seeing here a desire and a degree to move away from points of conflict, in understanding that this kind of emotional energy and emotional expression is not something that you feel that you must need to fight for, but should just be freely given to you. And this moment of clarity is what's really giving you the strength and the confidence to go forward into those positive connections, and allowing that these other energies that aren't coming forward with this emotional expression just to kind of move on. You're not fighting it. You're not fighting it internally, and you're certainly not fighting it externally. The final card for our 5-card spread right now is the Fool, which is even more confirmation for this journey right now, because we do see here, while you're turning away from some energies that are not meeting you where you would desire them to, that are not coming forward with the emotional expressions or offers that you were hoping for, and this being a moment that you're pulling your own energy back from them in a point of not wanting to desire conflict, we see that there is this feeling of like excitement and uncertainty as you proceed down this new path, new opportunities opening up for you right now, but also again seeing this beautiful degree of strength and support as you head off into this new journey with these karmic energies that you feel are very much aligned to your own energetic field at this point. Let's get some clarification on these beautiful cards that we are getting right now for a Friday. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. Clarification. between our Strength card and the Six of Cups. So feeling that beautiful supportive energy and getting your own confidence back, surrounded by these karmic connections that are really supporting you in this moment, be this friends, family, new connections, new partnerships, new anything that is feeling highly karmically aligned and you're seeing the ability to grow and build legacy with right now to the degree that you are hoping. We are seeing here that this is almost feeling like a revitalization point coming through right now with this Four of Swords, that it's almost a period of waking up, of having this degree or moment where you may have been feeling like you are in pause or in some sort of restive state. And this is the point that you're able to truly kind of come back into your own right now. There's also, I will point out, potentially, this is creating a bit of a resuscitation around some situations from the past, but we are also seeing here that you potentially are viewing them with a new set of clarity or with new optics, given the fact that you're coming forward in this place of feeling strong and supportive, even as it relates to some of those situations that you may feel coming back up from the past at this point, which would give a lot of clarity to this Knight of Cups and its reversed energy that we see here. Because even now, getting clarity right now between this Six of Cups and this Knight of Cups in its reversal. So really pouring your cup right now into those energies and into those places that you are feeling are reciprocating in kind, and really seeing and understanding those connections fully, while also addressing some situations or circumstances consciously or presently around some energies that you are feeling are simply not able to reach you to that degree, and kind of seeing them now with new optics, given the fact that you have such supportive energy around you at this moment. May I please have one card to clarify? This is a Sun in its reversal. So I will point out that this is a moment where even as you're having this point of acknowledgement, I'm not surprised to see this card, my friends. We've been seeing it. We saw it. This is the third time this card has come out this week. We got it both in its reversal and its upright this week through that Aries new moon energy that we saw. There's something here about these situations from the past that are still lingering because you're still putting some thought and attention to them. But really, again, this is where we're seeing a lot of this change in perspective, because even as you're feeling the courage and the supportive energy around you, you're just having to look at these and feel some kind of degree of sadness. Clearly that these situations or circumstances that you were hoping would have this energy, outside energy, come and meet you to the same emotional degree, it's not necessarily coming to fruition, and it's getting even more clarified with these supportive energies that are around you right now. And this can feel like a bit of a triggering experience because you're having to view these situations from the past with new optics. But we are also seeing here that I feel that this is clearly something that needs to be addressed as you continue on your healing journey. Continuing to get clarification between this Knight of Cups energy and its reversal and this Five of Wands and its reversal. Two energies I really like to see together in this combination, because what we're really seeing here is, again, it's a point of acknowledgement around some energy that isn't matching you energetically, not being able to come forward with offers, not being able to come with that emotional offer or opportunity that you were hoping for. But again, not using this as a point of struggle at this time, choosing to kind of mirror that action and pull your own energy back in kind to avoid any further conflict internally or externally. May I please have one card of clarification? Here's that recalling of the energy. Here is that recalling of the energy, which we love to see with the Six of Pentacles in its reversal, because this is really showing that you are simply not choosing to be generous right now towards any energy that isn't reciprocating in an act of emotional offer or display. That this is simply a moment that you're making the choice, and this is why you're bringing this energy up, to really face it right now, to looking at the reciprocity, to asking yourself if you were seeing that emotional connection. And if you did not at this point, that's simply the point that you are allowing yourself the peace of mind to pull your own energy back, to simply say to yourself, this is not a place that I want to engage or invest my own time and energy. We love this. Continuing to get clarification between this Five of Wands energy in its reversal in combination with the Fool. So a moment right now of choosing the path of peace, choosing the path of peace internally and externally right now, and using this moment to move away from any kind of conflicts, internal or external, into the new opportunities, into the new landscapes, with a bit of uncertainty about what they may hold, but also with the excitement and the support of the energies around you, and that strong amount of confidence coming towards you at this point because of those supportive energies. May I please get one card to clarify? Clarification right now in some of this acknowledgement of still feeling a little held back here, which is very intriguing, because we are seeing here that even as there is this moment right now, as it relates to this desire to let these situations go, to come to the path of peace, to move forward, there may be still a bit of struggle point we see here in understanding exactly how to do it. That there may still be feeling like there are multiple opportunities or options available for you right now, and potentially a little bit of a resistance point as to actually choosing a single course of action for fear of going in the wrong direction. This is the only bit of a So far, this is the only bit of a boundary that we're seeing that may be coming through as a bit of a conflict point right now. A bit of this lingering energy in the anxiety of potentially choosing the wrong course for oneself, even as we see here, you're being so supported and moving into the direction of the places that are not causing you any pain or grief or anxiety. It's all right. We're going to get some clarification on it. Don't worry. Clarification right now. And it makes sense because, again, we've got a lot of this lingering past energy popping up here. Clarification on the Four of Swords in its reversal. So this is some of that past energy coming up, and that Sun in its reversal. Something about this situation, even as you're moving forward, is kind of resuscitating some points in the past, making them, it's almost like I see here the confidence you're feeling right now is calling up these situations or circumstances still in the mind that are causing so much fears of sadness or loss or disappointment in this moment. May I please get one card to clarify? We've got clarification coming right now with the Queen of Swords in its reversal. So this is very intriguing energy. It will feel a little bit different depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy. Bearing in mind, this is not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. For feminine energy right now, even as some of these feelings and thoughts of the past are coming up, and you're really kind of having to view them with a feeling of loss or disappointment. Thank you so much for the gift. This is triggering. It's making you feel extremely vulnerable. And we see that here with this Queen of Swords in its reversal. There's something about these past circumstances or situations that is still feeling very triggering to the feminine energy, which is leaving them feeling a bit more vulnerable to still feeling some of the sadness or frustration of loss based on these circumstances rising up in the mind or coming back emotionally or presently. While for masculine energy right now, there is a point of consideration you're potentially having around some situations or scenarios from the past that did not necessarily end or result in the desired outcomes that you had aspired to. And there's some consideration around the energy associated with it and thinking on this energy in terms of viewing it in the optics of this energy being in a point of vulnerability still, or even whether I feel here we're seeing almost here the consideration of the masculine energy, wondering if this energy is in a place that it is open and emotionally vulnerable and available to be accessed, even as they're going through some considerations of loss, thinking about this energy. Continuing to get clarification on these cards right now between the Sun in its reversal in combination with the Six of Pentacles in its reversal. So again, some feelings of sadness or loss around some places that you need to pull your energy back on, that you've simply decided the reciprocity isn't there. And even as you're making this choice not to be as charitable to these situations, to pull your energy back, still feeling some sadness and loss and having to make that choice to that degree, or for some not feeling this expression coming towards you right now in the degree that you would desire. And this is what is causing this feeling of sadness or loss or disappointment. May I please get one card to clarify? Clarification though, and we like this, clarification coming through right now with the Ace of Swords. So even at this moment right now of feeling some of this degree of sadness and loss as you have to pull your energy back, we see the reason you're doing this right now is because you realize that you are on the cusp of a greater victory. So I'm almost seeing here that a lot of you are feeling like you have to do this right now, that is almost like a necessary choice that you may not even be like fully like committed to doing, because you're seeing here that the path ahead of you is clear, that you're experiencing some sort of greater victory that is just simply saying, I can't necessarily keep putting or committing my energy into places that are not in kind, and zipping that energy back as you experience these new victories. This is talking a lot about that point counterpoint I've been talking about in the card of the day right now, as I've been expressing the feeling of heartbreak and loss indicated by the Three of Swords in combination with the new opportunities coming towards you right now with the Ace of Pentacles. Same, different cards, same message. Take that as confirmation. Continuing to get confirmation on these cards right now between the Six of Pentacles in its reversal in combination with the Eight of Cups in its reversal. So there really being a moment that, again, you are pulling your energy back from situations or circumstances, but still feeling some inability or full ability to potentially let go of these, potentially even feeling the frustration that the reason you're pulling back on these is because you yourself did not receive the reciprocity that you desired, but also still feeling some lingering uncertainty about the choices that you're making going forward from this point. May I please get this card of clarity? I see here, this is why, because the reason you're pulling back right now is not necessarily because you desire. It is all about timing. Makes a lot of sense based on the cards we've been seeing all this week. This card came up this week as a card of day in combination with the Temperance in its reversal. Time is up. Time is up, time is up, time is up. That is all we're really seeing here, that there are situations or circumstances that you may have been holding on to right now, hoping for some kind of reciprocity, hoping for some degree of matching of the energy you're putting into them. And now, even though you're feeling this uncertainty of walking away, the thing that's really powering you through into that Fool energy is right now saying, time is over, clock is over, new successes on the horizon, not willing to continue to pour your energy into places that are not showing you the tangible results for your efforts. You're simply out of time. Divine timing's off on this. You're using the time as a moment of giving you the power to move forward with clarification. Continuing to get clarity right now in terms of this Queen of Swords in its reversal in combination with an Ace of Swords, going to feel a little bit different depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy right now, bearing in mind this is not based on gender but what you feel most aligned to. For feminine right now, this could be feelings of deep vulnerability, even as you are moving through into places that are marking clear points of success for you at this time. While for masculine right now, this is feeling some point and degree of success, even around or manifesting around a feminine energy that you feel has their vulnerability or their guard drop or is feeling very vulnerable towards you right now. May I please get one card to clarify? Clarification coming right now with a Seven of Wands. So this is very intriguing energy because here we go. In the feminine, for the feminine manifestation right now, we are seeing here that even as you're feeling this point of anxiety or vulnerability, as you're feeling this point of success, this success is what is really kind of allowing you to push forward, even as you're feeling that point of vulnerability, wanting to kind of work towards that success and defend the success that you're reaching right now is what is allowing you to push past your own anxieties and vulnerabilities, to stand in your integrity, to continue to go towards those things that are showing you clear signs of victory and support. While for masculine energy right now, we are seeing here that even as you're experiencing a moment of feeling some point of victory around a feminine energy that is in a point of vulnerability, that this is really proving to you a moment of really trying to defend and stand towards those things that you're trying to support and defend right now, or potentially even feeling like you are in a place where you are feeling very defensive around a feminine energy that you feel is kind of being very open and vulnerable, that this is showing actually more of a bit of conflict for the masculine energy. as they're trying to like push forward towards a point of victory around a vulnerable feminine. While from feminine energy, this is almost coming through as a point of success, because we see that this pushing forward is what is allowing them to conquer their own feelings of vulnerability at this moment. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, clarification between the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Allowing yourself these points of victory right now, seeing your points of victory very clearly on the horizon, if not presently occurring, very much coming towards you in a fast way, and letting this be the moment that you're simply pulling your energy back from any circumstances or scenarios that were taking too long or were allowing you to have to commit too much time and energy in them and not seeing the results that you would ultimately desire. May I please get one card to clarify? That's it. That's it. Flying out of the deck, Two of Pentacles in its reversal. Your priorities have been chosen for you. Whatever this is, your priorities are being chosen for you at this moment, because again, it's the tangible success versus asking yourself whether these other energies are coming through. And this is the moment that you're simply saying, you know what, I see exactly what I want right now. Why am I going to kind of wait in terms of these other things? My victory is at hand. And that is what is really allowing you to like put down any priorities that are making you feel overextended. You are really isolating on what your priority and focus is right now. And we see that that is the place and the area right now that you're seeing the highest possible victory, or even the victory that is either on the horizon or actually at hand at the moment. Love these cards today. Final point of clarification between the Seven of Wands in combination with the Two of Pentacles in its reversal. So really a moment right now where you are isolating in terms of what your priorities are. You are putting down anything that is making you feel too overwhelmed and too overburdened, making the choice to determine what it is that you want to stand in your integrity on and defend and support as you come to this point of priorities being, and letting go of things that you feel might challenge the priorities that you're having right now and those points of victory going forward. The final card for today's spread is coming through right now with a King of Cups. I love this, folks. We can't make it up. Can't make it up. Gonna feel a little bit different depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy, bearing in mind that this is not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. For feminine right now, again, we see here there are very positive karmic connections coming through, allowing you to kind of allow some point of vulnerability even as you push forward, even with some situations from the past rising up, but allowing yourself to make some very difficult choices right now in this moment. And this is the moment that we see that even at this moment, you are going into a space of letting other priorities go, standing in a point of power, because there is a manifestation right now of masculine energy that you feel is in its balanced emotional state, being able to balance the feminine and masculine energies within itself, being able to be, thank you so much for the gift, emotionally supportive, emotionally balanced. And this is kind of this thing that's helping you secure your own priorities right now and give you something to kind of defend and protect against or work towards. While for masculine energy right now, it is this narrowing right now of priorities, and it's creating a space where you are standing in your integrity, where you are now kind of seeing what you want to stand in your integrity on, what you want to fight for. And this is creating a sense of balance within you, the harmonization of the masculine and feminine energies within you, allowing you to feel like you can be emotionally expressive and open and vulnerable, even as you are feeling at a point of stability doing so. Love these cards for today. Bottom of the deck for today's reading right now is the Seven of Cups in its reversal. So again, we still see here that there is some anxiety about the choice that you're making, that there may be some fears or concerns right now about making the right choice, or whether you're operating in a place of illusion or being concerned about not seeing things as clearly as you desire. If we are experiencing this right now, what we're really seeing is a reminder that the more you're able to truly focus on what it is that you internally desire and what it is that you're working for right now, that you will be able to see clearly through the things that are for you and through past the things that are not meant for you as you focus on your ultimate desired outcome and goal. that is our daily collective read for the day. I want to thank you guys so much for being here and experiencing it with me. Just a reminder, if you would like to book a private reading, you can book one on my website, graystrega.com. My private readings are done over Zoom with the option of recording sent to you afterwards. Please remember, if you book a private reading, it is a two-step process. You have to book the reading and pay for the reading. Please make sure you do both so that we can have our reading. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me today, and we will do this again tomorrow.